Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome yourselves back to another video. So today, we are going to be reviewing KSI Dissimulation Deluxe album. I did a review of the whole entire album, not the deluxe. Already, if you want to check that out. Today, we're using a face cam. I've been wanting to use a face cam for a while in my videos, but it's just kind of interesting because I try and get the videos out as quick as possible, and it's kind of hard to do that. But this is like a deluxe review, and it's KSI. You know, it'll get views either way. I'm not really doing this for views. I want to do this because, you know, KSI, I loved his album. Like I said, go check that out. Link in the description. But let's go with the deluxe. Let's start it off with the first song, going off order, which I believe is complicated. So let's go ahead and play this one.
Complicated thoughts on how to act, yeah. Joey asking where his money at.
So ready, this is definitely an auto-tune song. He definitely went with that theme, but it's not a bad theme by any means. I'm thinking this one's gonna be a mix of chill and hype. So not as hype as like Domain, but like not as chill as like Bad Little Vibe or anything like that.
More infatuated by the image. I'm getting fed up. All this bread, I'm eating too much. Family fortunes, made more fumes, and now I'm losing my touch. Right up to the morning, sipping a daiquiri, underlining that I don't bleed.
His flows are definitely pretty sick. I didn't love the kind of like the mumbly part, but so far pretty sick.
Progress of my peers, living in no fear. Tell them what a year, yeah. With the
so he's got like that back and vocal going.
Bro. Fire just for entertainment, bro.
Messing with the lyrics.
Is it really worth it when we get?
I'm not really a fan of the low. The thing with KSI is like the autotune with him. It has to be done such a special way. When most people do autotune vocals, it's more smooth and stuff like that. So when he does it, it can come off a little like weird. I don't know if he probably should use a little more autotune on this, maybe a little more reverb. I don't. Let's just see.
Yelling will not fix this. Lemon and honey. Why does he just see this as a competition?
Competition. Talking about Deji.
With the fire just for entertainment.
Of course, it's hitting again.
Is it really worth it when we're getting payments though? Shit's so complex.
Okay, so I'll say this. I do now cohesively. This makes a lot of sense. Coming after Millions, Millions is saying it's like Millions is kind of like the chorus is kind of general, and then everything else is kind of specific, and it kind of just leaves you like, okay, well, like kind of wanting more, right? And this is kind of explaining that more. Like it's complicated. Literally, he said that so many times. Him and Deji's relationship is complicated. So, from a lyrical standpoint, I do really like this. From catchy standpoint, it's pretty catchy. Not my favorite, definitely. More of a talking song though, pretty good. You know, it's definitely not my favorite, but it's not bad by any means. Next song, Tide. It's dope beat.
There you go.
Can I just say that Diego, fire producer. Come on, this has to hit hard. Come on.
Up all night, trying to see what's up all night. Wanna get a view of the fire, let me put you in. Always get me high.
Alright, if that chorus is fire, that is fire. I will say this though, I think they should have gotten rid of the echoes. They should have gotten rid of the echoes, because it's like I think they should have gotten rid of echoes for sure. But
when I take these tides, gotta make the water flow right. Body like water, can I take a sip? Gotta tell me when to roll, when you wanna trip. You wanna see all of the heel like a Louis V. Bust a check on the dress of the Burberry. Break the neck when she wore surgery. Always get along when I bad. She the only whipping in the limousine. Moving made the body lean. Knocking on the window shit. Hiding on your dirty scene. So sublime when she keep it lit. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Up all night, trying to see what's up all night. Wanna get a view of the fire. Always get me high.
It's another banger.
When I take these times.
Don't ruin this.
Pressure when I hit it, then the next bitch. Ooh, rolling on my wrist, that's cool. I might fuck her one time and make a boo. Put up just a drop.
So I was not that big of a fan of Rich the Kid. Nah, I feel like it was just so, I think, dope. He got Rich the Kid on. That makes me happy. But as far as Rich the Kid's performance, not so good. But AJ Tracy is sounding fire.
You got a Rari body and I ain't stuttering. Breadwinner girls are coming, get a buttering. Broski, like tech top, big cuttering. And I'm trying to go back. And I'm still the same nigga from the throwback. I just stay around the gators like I'm Kodak. Grab the bag and go to bed right now.
Up all night, trying to see what's up all night. Wanna get a view of the fire. Let me put you on a flight. Copy one.
we got a fire beat here. I thought KSI's verse was really good. KSI's chorus was pretty good. AJ Tracy, first part of his verse, pretty good. Second part, really good. Rich the Kid, not so good. So it puts the song to like an 8 out of 10, basically. Yeah. The thing is, though, for Deluxe, this is fire. This could, yeah. All right, next song, Night to Remember, Randolph. I'm probably most excited for this one.
Oh, yeah, we just shut the whole club down. 100 bottles doesn't feel like enough now.
Bro. This is gonna be a banger. Because SX is singing, right? With not a lot of effects, auto-tune, not that loud. You could kind of tell he's doing it lazy. But the flow and melody is dope. So if the beat smacks and he, you know, gets a little more hype with it, a little more clean with it, bro, it's game over at that point. And Randolph, don't ruin it. I love Randolph. Randolph in like slow motion and beers, so good. But Randolph sometimes can be a little, I guess, abrasive to a song when you're not really ready for it. I think he's gonna do fire.
She ain't seen nothing like this.
Into the night, yeah, we just faded in the night, yeah, she just want a night to remember. I told her something that she likes, I said she's leaving here with.
I'ma keep reading scriptures. Sorry about who else gonna be caring for all these strippers. I'm puking and pad on my level.
It makes it a little interesting.
Reaping all my soul and then only
Not
you
sure about it
niggas
yet.
going.
We just faded in the night, yeah, she just want a night to remember.
The hook has me now. Hook is fire. Randolph.
Rolly, 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 I got 4 of them. On the road, these groupies
On 100 bottles doesn't feel like enough now. And your girl said she.
Night, yeah, we just faded in the night, yeah, she just want a night to remember.
Here's the deal, though. I will say this. This seems a little underproduced. It seems like halfway done. Not halfway done, like 80% done. I thought KSI was all right. Randolph, I think he should have had more reverb and autotune on his verse. I don't know. Like, I know a minute ago I was saying, okay, chill out on that a little bit, KSI. I think this could have had a little more. I feel like it would have added that little bounce to it because it's like almost seems like a polar opposite from the super melodic Night to Remember chorus. And then like Randolph and KSI, I don't know. I really mess with the chorus. The verses, they're just not grab. It feels a little underproduced. It feels like, in context with the album, it feels underproduced. I'm not talking about autotune or necessarily reverb. I'm talking about like crispy, you know, compressed. It feels dry, is what I'm saying. See if they changed anything. His ad-libs sound different. They always said, I don't like Smoke Perp's part. Dude, Smoke Perp's part is fire, dude. I swear.
spent 200 on watches. I got that sauce, I ain't watching.
So we're getting KSI's verse earlier.
I gotta juice when I'm getting the women. Moving on like a relay. Fishing. I gotta spend a lot. 5 figure when I put a trigger when the shopping.
Crip, come on.
I got 2 glasses, get both color beams. Yeah, but you know how I'm rocking.
Yo, P-O-P-P-I-N, popping off tops with the style I rhyme it. That means raws and noggins, jaws are dropping, Norman, all but your girl is slobbing. Dug and brushing with baking soda, what I spit is so clean. They call me corny cause they know I'm popping, I'ma serve it to them and they'll eat it up. Like bread and vodka, just throw on your salt and I promise it'll make it like a slugger. It's a gift getting clicks, but I'm tricked. Here's on it's my bread and butter, snagging and screaming his cheese every single time that I utter. Bitch, I'm popping like a collar when I walk in the parlor. You got a problem, the walking. If you thinking that it didn't kill us, that's nonsense. I guess I gotta spell it out, then I'm popping. I'm potentially positioning myself at the pinnacle with this pit that I prevail.
I would've cut it earlier.
Penciling, don't you pick up a pen again? I'm picking up all these people that pity cause all of them people planning half in the wind. Inciting all of this violence is I'm innocent as the ending. Igniting a fire inside is where this innocence ends. You no good, no part, no.
Money in line with the queen, royalty making the credit.
Now, Crip's verse is fire. I think they should have cut it off a little earlier, though. Here's how I think they should have done it. I think this would have been so wavy. I think they should have done... Because Crip's verse was long, obviously, right? And part of me is saying, well, don't put it all in there. I don't think they didn't put in the... I don't know if they put in the... No, never mind. Crip's verse is long, obviously. He did it longer than most people in the Poppin' Challenge. I did the Poppin' Challenge. Mine was 40 seconds. Crip's was a minute and 30. Now, there's technically nothing wrong with that. KSI could have done 2 things. One, what he did, put it all in there. I think it was like in different orders, in a different order than Crip did it in his original video. I don't know. But I think what he should have done is, number 1, KSI's verse being first was sick. So that was sick. I think it should have been KSI and Smoke Perp chorus, KSI verse, KSI and Smoke Perp chorus, half of Crip's verse, where I said during, like, while I was listening to it, like, they should have stopped there. Half of Crip's verse, Smoke Perp, because Smoke Perp's verse was not very long. It was like 30 to 40 seconds. And then the other half of Crip's verse, or like a quarter of it, and then go back into the chorus. I think that's how they should have done it. Now, it would have made it a little longer. It's 3 minutes and 19 seconds. But I think it was longer to begin with Pump and Smoke Perp's full verse. You saw me. I was... But it didn't necessarily drag on. It's just like a chorus, I think, should have been in the middle of that. And then Smoke Perp coming right after would have been like, oh, okay, they're switching it up. Okay. And then Crip comes in fast. Then the chorus again. I think that's how it should have been. He said on his social media, oh, bro. And, like, obviously you guys have already heard my verse. But with KSI, I sound sick. Bro, he does sound sick. And I'm really proud of Crip for doing this. But I think they should have switched it around a little better. At the same time, though, giving Crip this much time is sick. But as far as this deluxe goes, I would say my least favorite... Oh, shoot. They're actually all good. Least favorite's Complicated. But it's not bad. Favorite is... favorite is honestly a tie between Night to Remember, Poppin', and Tides. Because they all have parts I really like. Crip's... fast part, and I don't like fast stuff just because it's fast. I could understand what he was saying, and it flowed really well with the song. But there's all little things I don't like about them. So, you know, Night to Remember, they all get 7.5s, honestly, and Complicated gets a 7. I would say these are good songs. Now keep in mind, when I did KSI's album review, I gave it pretty high rating. I did, but I listened back to it now. And every song is like an 8.5 plus. So keep in mind, I might like this a lot more. I might like it less. I could see myself really turning on to Night to Remember and Tides. Poppin', I've already heard a bunch. I like Poppin'. And Complicated, you know, who knows. So since I'm actually enjoying the other tracks a lot more because I've listened to them like 4, 5, 6 times, I would give this album an 8.5 or 8.2. I know 8.2 is weird, but that's honestly how I feel. With these, overall, how I feel about the album, overall, after everything. And it could hit a 9 if I really like these songs. A 10 is so hard to get. So don't think that a 6 is not even that bad. That's above average. That's good. Because most people make average, you know, songs. As far as Deluxe goes, these are very good Deluxe songs. So let me know what you guys think about this. Think about the album in general. I might do like a full album recap. I think I will because I want to show a little more love on this, especially because I do Cap and I'm loving the original, and I'll probably love these a lot more. Like I said, Night to Remember, the chorus is so fire, it'll make me love everything else about it. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Like I said, check out my other KSI review. Do you like the face cam? And by the way, if there is no face cam, that means my phone died because I had to use my phone. And you guys haven't seen me this whole time, and I sound stupid. I'll see you guys for some new song reviews coming Thursday, and content and all of that. KSI, either way, you overall, very good. Peace out, guys.